Hello Capricorn, this is Tarot Queen Jamila and I'm here to do your love triangle summer love psychic reading. This is going to be for those of you Capricorns that are involved in a love triangle. Okay, so welcome to the channel. Make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. I'm kind of liking my 30-minute readings being $33. Just the numbers is adding up. So if you guys want a 30-minute reading for only $33, the link to my website is below. All right. Now, these are just general readings, and I've got people that are really in their feelings about these readings. So if you don't like anything that I say, then you guys can contact me or somebody else for a private reading. I prefer you to contact me, but it's all good. So we're going to use 3 different decks for this reading. We're going to use the Central Wicca deck, the Witch's Tarot, and the Legacy of the Divine. And we're going to look at what is going to be going on in your relationship for the next 3 months, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do you have? What are you seeing happening currently in Capricorn's relationship? Alright, I had to make sure I hadn't already done you guys' reading. Alright. Show me what is going on currently and in June and July and in August 2019 of Capricorn's relationship. This is for the cross watchers as well. All right. Somebody done moved out. All right. Alright, so let's look at how your lover feels about you, Capricorn, during this time frame. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How does Capricorn's lover... How does Capricorn's lover feel about Capricorn current? The month of June, July, and August of 2019, and outcome or advice. All right, let's do a lot of shuffling because we want to make sure that looks like your spirits are doing a lot of shuffling. Crying baby. Capricorn. Okay. All right, let's throw out the cards for the other lover or the third party. Spirit guides, how does Capricorn's lover feel about the third party current for June, for July, and for August of 2019? What are you seeing happening? What are going to be the feelings, circumstances, or thoughts about the third party? Okay, that was quick. All right, Capricorn. So just looking at the cards, what I can tell is that whoever this third party is, this is a serious struggle. This may even be a third party that is within this person's family, or either they could have a kid by this person. And this is the reason why it's sort of like a back and forth type of situation. First of all, I can tell that a lot of you Capricorns, you're either dealing with an earth sign or it could be an air sign. Some of you it could be water, but I'm seeing earth, air, and water, and in that order. Now, I feel like for a lot of you Capricorns, this person, either you've been living together and that person hasn't been contributing the way that you want them to, or you've been living together and they decided to move out and possibly move back in with their mother, their father, or either baby mother or baby father. Or maybe they moved in with friends because the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse position that comes up currently. So I feel like right now at this point in the relationship, there's definitely not a whole lot of security in the situation. For some of you, this person either is or was making plans to move in together with you, or either move out of their current situation because the Six of Swords comes up. So I feel like there's plans being made, but this person is way too involved. They're way too involved with this third party to the point where they can't really make it a priority. Now, what I will tell you is that the Magician card comes up for June. So I feel like this is a person that's using some sort of esoteric knowledge, or, you know, they may be manipulating the situation a lot. Okay. Now, I will tell you that they're manipulating the situation so much that they're going to lose during the month of June. It's almost like a back and forth. So for the month, for current, you got the Six of Swords, which means that that person is currently mentally with you. They got the Three of Swords, which means that they're getting the short end of the stick as far as how they feel about the third party. But going into June and July, you get the Four of Cups, and then you also get the Ten of Swords. Okay? And then in June and July, they get the Hermit. So this person, whoever you're dealing with, they're not going to be dealing with either one of you during the month of June. However, going towards July and August, the Two of Cups comes up for the third party, and you get the Ten of Swords. So I want you guys to be prepared now for some kind of betrayal. You're going to find out about this around mid-July. And I will tell you that the Magician comes up right smack in June. The reason why this person has a leg up on this competition is because they're using esoteric knowledge. They're using black magic. They're using witchcraft. That's why the Magician comes up. And you may not be, because you're thinking in your mind, well, if this person doesn't just do it, you know, automatically, and just doesn't, you know, come together in this relationship and do the right thing, that I don't even care about it. But you do care. There is nothing wrong with using witchcraft. The problem is that it does kind of, in a third party situation, especially if that person has some sort of attachment, like kids, family, friends in common, then yeah, it will be difficult. So what I can tell just from looking at this, the cards that come up for you is that at the moment things are going well, but then in June, the Four of Cups comes up. This is where you're not feeling appreciated. You're feeling emotionally untaken care of. That person is not calling you. They're not contacting you. They're not really doing the same things that they were doing. And then with the Ten of Swords coming up, you know, this is where the betrayal comes in, and then Temperance comes up. So I do want to let a lot of y'all Capricorns know that if you're going through any kind of sobriety, that you want to be careful, because, you know, things like that can push you towards relapsing. And then also I feel like with Temperance coming up, this is when you kind of realize that you're in somewhat of a tough situation, okay? And it's almost like your mind, body, and spirit can't really help it. Now, again, this magician is right smack dab in the middle. A lot of times, if it's somebody that's worth it, and you've got the third party using witchcraft, I feel like you should fight fire with fire. That's how I feel about the situation. And a lot of times what it will result in is where both of you got your dukes up, and then you'll have to see where the chips fall. But then you also have to look at what this person is doing. What is this other practitioner doing? Are they using very dark energies that can manipulate a person? For example, if they're, using intranquil spirits, a lot of the times that's not necessarily the right thing to do. Okay? Because what this person will pick up on is negativity. So you can see this sort of playing out with that other person with the Ten of Wands. Give me a second. So looking at the comparison, right now you seem to be at the top of their priority and the other person isn't. And let's find out why. Because it may have been something that person did. Spirits, why is it different right now? Why is the other third party getting the Three of Swords? Unfortunately, third party triangles are sometimes the result of witchcraft. I do believe that this other person is using witchcraft. Now, Capricorn, if you're using witchcraft, sometimes it's best to just let the chips fall, but I understand how you feel. You want to break up somebody. You want to... Okay, so the Four of Wands comes up in the reverse position. So you can tell that it more than likely has something to do with money and finances. And maybe that person not having a job. Maybe that person, always being away from home. And, since you're at home all the time, that person prefers you. But you can tell that in the month of June, the Hermit comes up. So this person seems like they're doing a lot of trickery to this to whoever your lover is. And then in about July, August, the Two of Cups comes up for them, and then the Ten of Swords comes up for you. I hate to tell you, Capricorn, but it seems like whoever this person is, you may have to seek some sort of spiritual understanding of what it is that they're doing. Like I said, these are just general readings. The Ace of Pentacles comes up. So you can tell that they're going to make an appearance in your life, and they're even going to come back to you. But I feel like it's going to take a while. I feel like sometime in the summer of next year, or either 6 months from now, maybe even 6 months from August. Okay? Because you can tell that with whoever this person is, the Ten of Wands comes up. Now, like I said, this could be a family member. This could be a brother. This could be a mother. This could be a father. It could be somebody that's within that person's family. Okay? So the Ten of Wands can represent that as well. It just depends on your individual situation. Like I said, these are general readings. But the Ten of Wands comes up because, at the end of the day, the relationship with this other person creates a lot of burden. I can just feel the energy, just like energetically from the third party, that, they are just very obsessive. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could possibly be a twin flame or a soulmate situation, to where that person already had like all of these circumstances in their life prior, and then all of these influences in their life prior to meeting you. And this was this is a big issue. Okay, I'm gonna throw the cards for the cross watchers and to see what advice to give to the third party. Spirit guides, what advice do you want to give to the third party about Capricorn's lover? Okay, so the 10 of coins comes up. So again, that 10 of coins tells me that this is family. Again, at the top of the list, it's family. It's got something to do with somebody's mother, and their mother possibly being very codependent, whether or not it's health problems. And then maybe there is even a tradition in the family where, the mother can just determine everything. Also, just to let you Cappies know that this could be a baby mama or a baby daddy. And this situation, especially if the children are really young, could take up towards to 10 plus years to clear itself out. Even if this person does not belong with this person, like even if they're not in love with this person, they're going to hold this person to the situation financially as well as intimately, because they are wanting that connection. They are wanting that relationship. Now, people that are smart, if the situation, if you just had like a sexy night and you ended up with children, and maybe the man was sort of forcing the situation, or maybe somebody was forcing the situation, which I do feel that, then a lot of people that are smart, they'll say, you know what, I'm just gonna move on because this is, but that's not what this person is doing. You would actually need a lot of powerful magic to even, cut through something like that. Okay, Spirit guides, what final advice do you want to give to the Capricorns on this situation? And like I said, if you guys need to reach me, the link to my website is below. Okay, so Spirit is sort of saying that there is somebody else that is better suited for you, for some of you. Even if it's a twin flame and you feel this very powerful magnetic draw to that person, sometimes it's not meant for you to be with your twin flame or your soulmate in this lifetime. Sometimes it's meant to be with it's meant for you to be with the person that loves you. So you may need to do like an emotional cord cutting, cleansing to that person, so that you can get things together, so that you can possibly move forward from the situation. Okay, all right guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you guys need to reach me, the link to my website is below. You can get a 30-minute reading for $33. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up and hit the hit me up in the comments. Okay, and I'll see you guys next time. Love and light.